In the heart of the ancient kingdom, where the red earth met the green canopies of the forest, and the winds whispered secrets through the baobab trees, twin girls were born under the light of a rare moon. The villagers rejoiced, for twins were a sacred blessing. But little did they know, the lives of these two sisters would one day shake the very roots of the village. Their names were Adasewa and Adadayo. Adasewa, the elder by mere minutes, was gentle, quiet, and deeply loved by the elders. Her spirit carried the warmth of sunrise. Adadayo, on the other hand, was fiery, bold, and curious to a fault. Where Adasewa gave, Adadayo wanted. Where one sought peace, the other desired power. As the years passed, their paths began to diverge. Adasewa stayed close to the village, learning the ways of the forest and the healing secrets of herbs. Her hands cured wounds, her smile soothed grief. People came from miles away just to sit by her side, calling her Iyaniwura. Mother is gold, Adadayo. She had other dreams. Dreams of silk and gold, of cities where people bowed to her presence. She left the village, marrying a rich merchant from the north. At her wedding, she barely looked back. Time passed, seasons changed. One day, as the Harmattan winds blew across the village, Adadayo returned. Her robes were dusty, her eyes hollow. My husband is gone, she said. I have nothing left. Let me stay with you, sister. Adasewa, without hesitation, embraced her. You are my blood, she said. This house will always be your home. But something was different. The villagers noticed it too. Adadayo would watch her sister for long moments. She asked too many questions about the herbs, about the forest, about the strange calabash Adasewa kept hidden under a white cloth in her shrine. Ah, yes, the talking calabash. It had come to Adasewa one quiet afternoon, carried by an old woman whose eyes sparkled like stars. She had simply said, This gourd speaks truth. Protect it. Then she vanished into the mist. The calabash whispered truths, hidden secrets, warnings, and guidance from the spirit realm. It was never wrong. One night it spoke, as Adasewa sat cross-legged before it. Beware the shadow in your house. Blood walks with jealousy. Betrayal sleeps under your roof. Adasewa's heart sank. She knew who it meant, but she said nothing. That night, Adasewa pretended to sleep. She lay motionless, hearing the rustle of fabric, the creak of wooden floors, and the unmistakable sound of someone tiptoeing into her shrine. It was Adadayo. With trembling hands, Adadayo reached for the calabash, whispering to herself, This is the source. If I have it, I will have everything. But before she could lift it, the calabash let out a high-pitched hum, glowing faintly. Adasewa stepped into the doorway. Why, sister? She asked, her voice calm but heavy. What have I ever done to deserve this? Adadayo fell to her knees, tears streaming down her face. I'm sorry, I was jealous. I saw what they said about you, how they honored you, and I felt invisible. Adasewa knelt beside her. Power taken in greed destroys everything, but I will not let hatred grow between us. She forgave her sister that night, but forgiveness does not always mean forgetting. The next morning, Adasewa gathered the villagers. She told them the story, not with anger, but with sorrow. She held up the calabash and said, This gift is not mine alone. It is for all of us. Let the truth it speaks belong to the people. She left the calabash in the care of the village priest and walked away, carrying only a bag of herbs and a staff carved with moon symbols. She wandered for years, healing, teaching, touching lives, from one village to another. People began to speak of the mystic sister, a woman who carried the sun in her soul and the forest in her voice. Back home, Adadayo changed. She no longer sought glory. Instead, she stayed in the village, serving the poor and telling children stories of her